Have you ever wondered if we could rewind the hands of time? If we could revisit the past or even get a glimpse of the future? If so, you're not alone. The concept of time travel has been a staple of science fiction for centuries, and it's sparked the curiosity of philosophers, scientists, and dreamers alike. But is time travel just a fantasy, or could it in fact be a scientific possibility? To answer that, we first need to delve into the concept of a time machine. Now, this is not the kind of machine you might picture with dials, levers, and flashing lights. Rather, a time machine in a scientific sense is more about manipulating the fabric of the universe itself. And the roots of this idea can be traced back to none other than Albert Einstein and his theory of relativity. Einstein's theory tells us that space and time are not separate entities, but are interwoven into a single fabric known as space-time. Now, this fabric is not rigid. It can be bent, stretched, and warped by massive objects like stars and planets. This warping creates what we experience as gravity. But what if space-time could be bent so much that it curves back on itself? This brings us to the fascinating concept of closed time-like curves, or CTCs. CTCs are solutions to Einstein's equations that describe paths in space-time which loop back on themselves. In other words, they suggest that, under certain conditions, it's possible to travel back to a point in your own past. This idea was first proposed by mathematician Kurt Gödel, who showed that in a rotating universe, space-time could curve and loop back on itself. This suggests that time travel might not violate the laws of physics after all. However, the existence of CTCs opens a Pandora's box of physical and philosophical issues. If we could travel back in time, what would stop us from causing a paradox, like preventing our own birth? This is known as the grandfather paradox, and it's just one of the many time-related conundrums that arise from the concept of CTCs. Moreover, there are profound ethical and societal implications to consider. If we could rewrite history, who gets to decide what changes are made? How would laws need to evolve to account for actions taken in different time periods? These are questions that extend far beyond the realm of physics, touching on aspects of law, ethics, and societal norms. To sum up, the concept of time machines, as derived from Einstein's theory of relativity, introduces the intriguing possibility of closed time-like curves, where space-time can curve back on itself, theoretically allowing time travel. Mathematician Kurt Gödel's rotating universe model further supports this idea. However, time travel comes with significant physical, philosophical, and societal challenges, such as time paradoxes and the profound impact on laws and ethics. So although the prospect of time travel is thrilling, it remains firmly in the realm of theoretical physics. But who knows? As we continue to push the boundaries of our understanding, we might one day find that the fantasies of today could become the realities of tomorrow.